In Station to Station, you are an ambitious new train company determined to turn your upstart venture into a booming success. You don't have much to begin with, just a small amount of cash and coal, a train engine, and an iron will. Thank you for joining me here at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Station to Station is an engine building pick up and deliver game for 2 to 4 players that takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. It's designed by Stephen Aramini and Johnny Pack and is published by Alley Cat Games. They sent us this copy to review. And one other note, this game will be released at Essenspiel in October. The game comes with boards, cards, tokens, wooden pieces, and more. Here's a super quick overview of the game. The game is played over a number of seasons based on the tiles pulled from the bag. On your turn, you're going to go through a number of actions and do things like visiting the market, traveling to a new city, delivering cargo, and hiring crew members with unique abilities. You'll gain points from things like picking up supply tokens, making deliveries, or activating a crew member. At the end of the game, you'll count up points to see who wins. Now, let me show you a little bit more in depth, station to station. You have 5 phases on your turn. The first one is buying at the market. You can buy coal, buy local, or buy imported. Buying local is simply paying the cost of the resources that are depicted at the city you're in. Imported lets you purchase resources not available at your city, but it will cost you coal in addition to the regular cost. These resources go above your player board, and you have a certain number of spots for them. Then the next phase is traveling. Moving one space for free, but you can move more by spending coal. You can complete a route if you end on the city shown on your route card. That will gain you some sort of benefits like points and money. After you travel, you can pick up the token on your city. There are 3 types of tokens: orders that you would need the resources to fulfill the order, supply tokens giving a variety of immediate benefits like coal, resources, money, and more. The railcar tokens are placed at the end of your board and give you a discount for fulfilling future order tokens. You could work instead of getting a token. That gives you coal or money. You may then trade in completed tickets to hire a crew. You look at what region you want to hire a crew member from and discard the required tickets. You can only have 1 crew from each region. So if you get a new one that matches one that you already have, you'd have to discard the old one. You can't immediately use the power on the crew card that you just got, but you can use it once per turn in future turns. You can also turn in 1 of each color ticket to gain a caboose for lots of points. Players are going to continue to take turns until the summer tiles that are in the bag are gone. Then you'll add the autumn tiles to the bag and flip the rail car and supply tokens on the board. Then when that season's over, you're going to add winter tokens, and then finally the countdown tokens to finish the game out. Players get points a number of ways, mainly from the tokens gained that have points on them, completing orders, gaining caboose tiles, finishing routes, or even activating crew members that give you points. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points, they're going to be the winner. So you've sort of seen the main mechanic of the game is this pick up and deliver mechanic. You're going to get resources and then turn them in to complete orders. But the engine building is part of the game that I really enjoy. This comes in part from the railcar tokens, but mainly from gaining the crew for your player board. You only have up to 4 at a given time. There are 2 levels of crew. It's cheaper to get level 1 crew, but even though the level 2 crew cost more, they actually give you some really good powers. You usually trade in something to get a benefit of something else. I really like that in the game. It lets me be flexible in how I play the game. Now, one tension in the game is figuring out when you should spend more time on getting points. Many of the order tokens will give you a choice on what you want, either resources, money, or points. I like that in games that make me decide what kind of benefit to receive and at what point in the game will I spend more time on getting points and not just on gaining resources. Now you can also spend time just completing your route cards, flying from one point on the board to the other side by spending coal to move faster. I like the choices in do I go slow and get more tokens and complete orders, or not really worry about that and try and complete more route cards. There is one thing I'd like to say about player interaction. The main way is when a player takes a tile that you're going for, that you're planning to go for. That could definitely happen more at the higher player counts, but even at the lower player counts too. But the good news is that you never really get stuck, since you can just sort of skip over those places where players are to go to different spots. So overall, I would say that this is a solid strategy game. I think if you like medium weight games that has these two main mechanics of engine building plus pick up and deliver, then you're really going to enjoy it. And I like the train theme too. It fits well with the gameplay. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite train theme game is. Please like and subscribe.